Hello everyone, I'm back with another speedpaint. This time I'm doing certain animated genderbends, specifically the Shea and fairy tale ones. These are supposed to be doodles, but they turned out a lot longer than intended. Or it took a lot longer than intended, right? And so, yeah, it took me like 17 hours to do this. I don't know how that happened. And the video turned out longer because of this. So I meant for 10 minutes, but it's 15. So yeah, sorry for the kind of long video. Anyway, we'll start with the fairy tale ones. I decided to do some fairy tale genderbends because my brother and I are currently watching fairy tale. We're nearing the end, but I was in a fairy tale raid, so yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna start off with Nazi. I didn't really change too much as far as the outfit goes. My genderbends are usually pretty boring in that respect. But yeah, I was thinking what she might be called though. I'm not really good with Japanese names, so I don't know like what makes it a guy or a girl name. But I was thinking maybe Natsumi would work. Which I looked it up, it should work. I think it was a female name, or at least a unisex one. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it would work. Now, English names I can convert a little bit easier, so I just figured for Lucy's genderbend, he'd just be called something like Lucian or Lucas or something. It was a bit hard to get Lucy's personality across without making it sound a bit too girly, but yeah, I didn't change much for the outfit goes again. I pretty much just converted skirts to shorts. I was a bit bummed I put his hand behind his head, but you can't see the build mark, but oh well. Oh well. And next, my favorite character, Gray and Juvia. I mostly want Genderbend Juvia so I could post her with Gray, because I figured that'd be kind of fun. And I was thinking of doing one Gray's full-blown outfit, so I have a coat and everything for Genderbend, but I kind of feel his shirtless look is kind of his signature look, so I ended up doing that for Genderbend. And Juvia's hair is usually crazy curly, and as for some reason, it's hard to get across in Genderbend. I kind of just gave him some crazy curls in the front and tried to make the rest of his hair look really wavy or curly. And for their names, I figured Gray would just be Grace, and Juvia would be Julian. Most of these characters I did genderbend before on paper. I have doodled them, and so I kind of knew what I was going for already. But I never genderbent Juvia before. Like I only genderbent her like once, and so I kind of changed the design from my original. But yeah, make it better and whatever. And next is Urza. Figured her genderbend would just be called Ezra. Just swap two letters around. Now for the armor, I was trying in the beginning, but I was kind of getting frustrated, so I just kind of gave up, so that's why it kind of looks bad. I just told myself, it's a doodle, just move on. It's alright if it looks a little bit weird, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a doodle! When I doodle, I have to tell myself that constantly, because otherwise I'll go overboard. It's just weird. Otherwise, I feel it came out pretty nice, except for the armor. And after watching Fairy Tail, I always want to read the name Urza as Ezra and the name Ezra as Ursa. I don't know, I guess this is so similar. My brain just swaps the two middle letters around all the time. I don't know why. Let's fix some things up there. And next I do Wendy. I'm not really sure what the male version of the name Wendy would be. The closest thing I could find when I looked it up out of curiosity was Wendell. So yeah. I've also never genderbent Wendy before, so I was kind of just, yeah, made up on the spot. I pretty much just converted her dress to tank top and shorts. Now I was drawing everything from memory, so yeah, but on Wendy I got a little stuck on what the colors and pattern of her outfit was, so I didn't have to bring up a reference on my phone. Just looked at it for a minute and continued. And next I ended up genderbending Carla and Happy. I was gonna put Happy up by Natsu, but it wouldn't fit, it was just something spread out. They were pretty easy genderbend. I pretty much just changed Carla's outfit and gave Happy a little dress, spy lashes, and female version of Happy. But yeah, I figured their names, well, for Carlo would be Carlos, and Happy would just still be Happy. They weren't too hard to genderbend, as you could probably imagine. But yeah, I had room for one more character on this page. I wasn't sure who I wanted to do. I was thinking between a lot of characters like Gagio or Jalal, Seraph, Mavis, I didn't know, but I ended up settling on Seraph because, quite frankly, I just felt like drawing him for some reason. Even though, non-technicality, I'm drawing a genderbent version of him and not him, but I just wanted to draw him anyway. His expression is a little bit hard to get across because, despite him being the bad guy, he always seems to have like this calm or like gentle look to his eyes, like a very almost like a kind look in his eyes. I hope I pulled it off alright. I don't know. I tried. I know he's just a fictional character and all, but I do feel bad for him. That curse is pretty horrendous, and I'd hate to live that way. If you didn't have it, you'd probably be a really nice person, you know? You put a highlight to the eyes and tweak a couple things, and I just try to give them a background. Some shadows and simple backgrounds. I was hoping the backgrounds wouldn't distract too much from the characters. So I kept adjusting the opacity and stuff. I ended up asking my brother what he thought, and he said they didn't distract too badly anyway, so hopefully he was right. And now on to the shade ones. I started to do some more energetic poses, or like not as just standing there poses for these characters, so it kind of results in me not being able to fit as many characters on one page, but whatever, it was still fun. So, of course, I'm going to start off with Deku and the main character. I didn't really change too much as far as the outfit went, I just pretty much did, put a skirt on it and give it out longer. And I pretty much committed his outfit to memory, but those shoe braces still get me sometimes, so I don't think I'm perfect. They're just a little bit off, but I just do myself supposed to be a doodle, so like, whatever, just move on. So that's not perfect. And for Uraraka, it was a little bit hard to get her personality across too without making everything look too girly. I think I did alright. I don't know. Maybe I pulled it off alright. I'm not sure, but I hope I did. I did end up changing the pink of her outfit to blue, but I mean, I know it's not necessarily a bad thing for guys who like the color pink, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty much considered a girly color in most places, so I figured I'd change it to blue for the Genderbend. And in all honesty, I feel it looks pretty cool. I think it turned out pretty nice. Now for the Bakugo Genderbend, it kind of has this crazy pose, so she took up a lot of room, but whatever. And for the outfit, I didn't change like anything actually. I was thinking of trying to like put a skirt on it or something, give it something more cutesy look or something, but I didn't think of design, so I just went with this outfit, just to change it. I did think of a design after the fact though, but I was already like shading it and lighting it and stuff, so I figured I'll just draw that some other time. So for this I just kept his outfit. And yeah, I know the gauntlets are really lopsided, one's like smaller than the other. But once again, I told myself it's a doodle, just leave it, it doesn't have to be perfect. I was a bit worried about how the explosions would come out though. I have never drawn an explosion before, or colored one really, so I was kind of worried. And I did bring up some references on my phone and looked at those for a little bit, and then I kind of colored them. And I honestly feel they came out pretty nice. I was pretty proud of how the explosions came out anyway. I do feel like I could have put some sparks flying. Might have added a little bit, but whatever. It's a doodle. Next, my favorite character, Todoroki. I really wasn't too happy for the Genderbend was coming out first, but in the end I was pretty happy with it. I felt like the proportions were kind of off in the beginning, but I ended up fixing things up, and yeah, in the end I was really happy with it. Pretty much just gave her like a dress or skirt instead, tights under it. I did pull the boots up a little higher too because I felt so girly-er that way. And yeah, I was just gonna put a like ball of fire around her hand like I normally do for when I draw fire wielders, but I decided to put it along her arm to do something a little bit different, and I was actually pretty happy with how it turned out. Some of the best fire I ever colored, in my opinion. I always have fun coloring his hair. It's such a neat look. He's such a neat design. I always thought Heterochromia was pretty cool too. When I was younger, I'd see it in Huskies and stuff, and I don't think I knew humans can get it though. But yeah, I get to see it in real life. So all the Husky pictures I've seen were like they were pictures. I didn't actually see it of the Husky ever, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm nice happy how that turned out. Moving on, I decided to do Dobby next. I just started the longer hairstyle for her, but I felt I was looking too much like the Bakugo Genderbends, so I did end up shortening the haircuts. And Dobby is probably my favorite villain character from the show. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just his mysterious personality or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because he wields fire too, and yeah, fire is usually the element I gravitate towards. I don't know why. Except in the case of Fairy Tail, for some reason, I went with ice. I don't know why. But Sting is also a pretty cool villain, though. It really kind of looked creepy, but his design was awesome. But Dobby is one of my favorites. I had so much fun coloring all the fire in this picture, too. But I had room for one more character on this page, and I wasn't sure. I was thinking of Genderbend Stain, but I kind of wanted to Genderbend another one of the girls. Hiraka wouldn't be the only boy on this page, and I was thinking between Froppy and Toga. I ended up deciding on Toga because I felt she'd be interesting to watch Genderbend. I was a little bit confused though on like how her sailor school uniform would work on a guy, and so I looked it up. Since they have like a bow, and some of them kept the bow, some had a kerchief, and some had a tie. I ended up going with the tie look, so I just like how that looked. Her expression is also kind of hard to do because she always looks like she's high on something or something. She looks like she has this crazed look on her all the time, and it's hard for me to pull off, but I hope I did okay. Yeah, so I'm giving some shadows, and Jackie's hair a little bit greener. I felt it was a little bit too blue. But yeah, I give them some simple backgrounds, and was once again hoping they didn't take too much from the characters or distract too much from them. Hopefully they don't. But yeah, that's really it. Go over them all so you can see them close up. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed drawing it. And yeah, you tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. That'd be kind of neat to see which one everyone liked the most. And yeah, and as usual too, please, if there's something you'd like to hear me talk about, or maybe you can see me draw, go ahead and suggest it in the comments. If I find it interesting or something, I'll go ahead and try to get to it. So yeah, go ahead and give me some suggestions in the comments of what you'd like to see me talk about or draw. Maybe I'll be able to get to it. But anyway, yeah, so that's really all for now. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!